As I was preparing to go on the air, this crosses from the Reuters news agency. You're going to love this. Baylor University has declined to comment on reports today that Kenneth Starr, the former independent, you might want to listen to this, Kathy, the former independent counsel charged with investigating Clinton during his presidency, and who is now the president of Baylor, the world's largest Baptist college. Ken Starr has been fired over sexual abuse scandals at the school. No. In the past several months, the university has faced criticism of not doing enough to investigate reports of rapes of female students by male athletes. I think Ken Starr, you know people by their lights, right? I think Ken Starr, when he got these reports as the president of Baylor, he said, well, I'm probably not going to investigate, but do you have any videotapes of what happened? I would like to see them. You know, I wrote one of the most famous, fuck 50 Shades of Grey. I wrote one of the most famous sex stories of all time and published it on the internet back in 1999. I did. It's all about Bill Clinton's penis and Monica Lewinsky's mouth. And it was, it was just a real shocker. This rat bastard. Local TV station KCEN reported today that Starr had been fired, citing sources close to the Board of Regents. Baylor said in an official release, "We will not respond." Why not? Come on, you're Christians. Why aren't you going to respond? "We will not respond to rumors, speculation, or reports based on unnamed sources. But when official news is available, the university will provide it. We expect an announcement by June 3rd. Now, a couple of months ago, a former student at Baylor brought a negligence lawsuit in federal court against the school, claiming Baylor had acted callously and indifferently after she was raped by a Baylor football player. In a separate scandal, another Baylor football player, Sam Ukwachu, was sentenced last year by a Texas judge to 6 months in jail for sexually assaulting a fellow student in 2013. That incident raised questions about how does Baylor investigate charges of rape? Well, Ken Starr is a devout Christian. There's no such thing as rape. If a man jumps on a woman and penetrates her with his penis, no matter which body opening he goes for, it's just God punishing the bitch because she's a direct descendant of Eve, who brought all this terrible stuff onto the earth. Yes, that's Ken Starr. That's Ken Starr. The judge at the trial for this football player and total asshole who was sentenced to 6 months in jail, the judge at the trial said that the school's investigation was so insufficient. This was Ken Starr's investigation. Now keep in mind, this is Ken Starr, who could not get his nose out of Bill Clinton's crotch. He could not do it. He was obsessed with Bill Clinton's penis to the point, you remember this, Kathy, there was talk about subpoenaing Clinton and his penis so that it could be examined in court. Because remember, Paula Jones said it was shaped funny. Now, to Paula Jones, probably the whole goddamn world is shaped funny. But Ken Starr, who had his face in Bill Clinton's crotch and Monica Lewinsky's panties for 2 years, investigating everything. But when rape occurs at the college that he's the president of, she probably was asking for it. You know, women do that. I never thought Bill Clinton was guilty. I really didn't. But, I mean, I didn't like him because, he was a Democrat. Anyway, following that case, Baylor asked for an independent investigation of its handling of sexual assault accusations. A report yet to be made public was submitted to the Board of Regents, the group that has decided to fire Ken Starr. Now remember, Ken Starr started out investigating Whitewater and wound up with his hands, his face, his fingers all up in Clinton and Monica's genitals. And he just couldn't pull himself away. He just became obsessed to the point where the Starr report, do you remember that? I was working in Chicago at WLS at the time, and when that came out, I wouldn't dare have read any of that on the air. Boy, I wish I had it right now. Oh, I'm sure Trump has it.